This is strange. I pull out and then this car right here pulls out. And it's like they waiting on me to make a move, another move, to see which way I'm going. I'm so sick of these diabolical predators. I'm real sick and tired of them. I'm real sick and tired of them. They don't go to bed. The devil got them working day and night around the motherfucking clock. Now, I was sitting in the parking lot for quite some time before I pulled off. Soon as I pulled off, here come this motherfucker. All I could see was lights. As soon as I pulled off. Yeah, you got to be aware of your surroundings at all times. Because Satan got his people out here in these streets. And they don't get tired. We might get tired, the people of God. We might get tired, but Satan and his folks, they don't get tired. They could do this for hours and hours and hours. Be evil and wicked and low down and things. Predators and things. Going to and fro in the earth, seeking whomever they may devour, like a roaring lion and things. Don't that sound like a lion? A roaring lion. Yeah. And I'm noticing some of these pickup trucks, they done started modifying them mufflers to make it sound just like them Hellcats, Challengers and Chargers and things. And I would ask, why would you want your vehicle to sound like that? Because you are demonic. Is something wrong with you? That's why. That's why you want your vehicle to sound like that. Because you want to create a disturbance in the earth. Is something wrong with you? Oh my God. I done had a long day. I'm going to work late. And I really don't like it, but I'm being affected by the diabolical community. The diabolical community is affecting me greatly. Okay, and I'm trying not to get stressed out. I'm trying my best not to get stressed out. Okay, the video is going to be about Finesse2Tymes, the rapper, and the little boy that he done took up under his wing. And a lot of people, including CharlestonWhite and myself, we got a big problem with this. I was wondering who child that was. He taken him on stage and got him in that diabolical atmosphere. We're going to talk about that in a minute. But let me get some other things off of my chest. Okay. I'm in a very, very dangerous environment myself. And it's not what it was advertised to be. Okay. And on my last live, I think a lot of y'all that was on the live, you heard all of that yelling and screaming. They was fighting, my neighbors, hood rat. And her and the dude don't go to work. I don't think they work. They just two losers sitting up there fucking like roaches and reproducing like roaches and dogs and things. And what is the fight about? When you two losers, what is it to fight about? That's what I'm trying to figure out. You're sitting up on the government, you're getting everything for free. What is it to fight about? I would think they would be the most happiest people in the world, right? You're a loser. You have designated your stake in life. You don't want to work, you don't intend to work, and you just gonna lay on the government for food stamps and Section 8. And what kind of nigga is okay with that? Just laying up as a loser. And he probably done seen his mammy do it. Everybody in this generation done did it. So, they okay with doing it. I just couldn't get comfortable and cozy being a fucking loser. That would bother the hell out of me. Ooh. That would really bother me. But it don't bother these losers that's done had the loser spirit in their family for generations and generations and generations back. It don't bother them. But anyway, what kind of manager is okay with going home to her air conditioner house and leaving a new tenant in a hot motherfucking box. Forgive me, Lord, for cussing. I haven't been to nobody's managerial training class, but I know that's not the way to do. If it was me, if whether I like the person or not, and she clearly don't like me, right? And I don't give a fuck with her funny looking ass, I would say, ma'am, I'm so sorry that we don't have this apartment ready like we said we did, and let me put you in a hotel, since obviously the new maintenance that got replaced with the old maintenance is not qualified to do their job. Or the part that they said was going to be here by Monday, which is today, is not here. It's an imaginary part, ma'am. How can it come when it's imaginary? It was imaginary Friday when the motherfucker told me that it was going to be here on Monday. Forgive me, Lord, for cussing. A lie don't care. Let me tell you something about a lie. A lie don't care who tell it, just as long as it gets told. And I try to give everybody the benefit of the doubt, and that's part of the problem. That's part of the problem why I have such problems with motherfuckers. Forgive me, Lord, for cussing. I give people the benefit of the doubt, okay? And they don't even deserve it. They don't even deserve it. And things. So, I obviously got lied. Look at this son of a bitch. And behind me with the bullshit. 11:18 at night. And they should be at home in the bed. But no. Or on somebody's job. But no. Look. Okay, so let me slow down. Oh, garbage. And then why not go around? Why not go around? We got two options on the board. Why not go around me? Because they too diabolical. They too fucking diabolical to go around. Take their low down paws and turn that motherfucking steering wheel and take their garbage ass around. Just sitting back there. Just sitting back there like a fucking idiot. Ooh, they really get on my nerves real bad. No fucking garbage motherfucker. I mean, and what? Oh, anyway, like I was saying. I could be okay knowing that this new tenant that I done moved in under false pretenses is in this hot ass apartment, and I don't know when I'm gonna get my act together. It's a bad look on you as a manager. It's a bad look on your company. Okay, I'm getting ready to call the news. And oh my God, I have never had this to happen to me before. And I know my blood pressure is up, my blood sugar is up, and I'm trying not to be stressed out about this, but it's certainly affecting me in my health. Okay, I can't afford to be up in a hot ass apartment like that. And if it was me, I would say, ma'am, let me put you up in a hotel or put you in one of these vacant apartments until we can get your air conditioning fixed. All of this shit should have been fixed before they even called me to tell me, oh, you can move in early if you want to. The bitch apparently needed the fucking money for some personal shit. That's why she called me out the blue, telling me, oh, you can move in early. The apartment is ready. And see, when I asked to see the apartment a week before, she said, she made up an excuse. She said, oh, let me call you back. She had to call me back because she had to get with the manager, and they had to plot and making up an excuse. So when she finally called me back hours and hours, I had forgot about it. So she called me hours later telling me, oh, you can't see it today because they working on the floor. They putting the floor. That don't even make sense, do it? The floor supposed to be already be there. But a liar, they tell lies, and then they have to tell another lie to cover up the other lie. Yeah. And I can't stand a liar. I really can't stand a liar. And a lot of these people that's in these managerial positions, they're not qualified. They're not qualified at all. And I would not be okay. My conscience. But see, a lot of these people nowadays, they don't have a clear conscience. Okay? But I would not be okay with going home to my air conditioning house knowing that I got a new tenant that's in a hot box. It was 80-something degrees today outside. And you know it's real fucked up. Forgive me, little cousin. When it's cooler outside than it is inside your place. It's cooler outside than it is inside. That was the earlier today and tonight. So if it's 80-something degrees outside, it's gonna be hotter naturally on the inside. So it's like 100 and some degrees on the inside, right? And I got that little medium-sized fan beside the bed. It's blowing out hot air. It's blowing out hot air. And then I got the ceiling fan. Both of them blowing out hot air. So, meanwhile, my diabetes is acting up. My blood pressure is acting up. And I have never experienced this before. But I had some strong leg spasms going on. I couldn't even hardly stand up because of them leg spasms, Charlie horses. I mean, ordinarily, I could just stand up for a little while and it'll work itself out. Not today. And I mean, it went on all day, ever since I got back from working this morning. I stayed out because I had to go to the laundry. Then I had to go to Walmart. And then I had to go, to the pharmacy to pick up my medicine. So I got back around 2 o'clock. And, man, then there go the neighbors. There go them hood rat neighbors with their bullshit. And it sounds like I live next door to a bowling alley. Because they over there fighting. And the children over there doing what the children do. Okay, so I could not get it worked out. The spasms in my legs, oh my God. And it was all under my feet. It was hurting so bad. The spasms, and it was so strong. Oh my God. So tonight, a while ago, about 20 minutes ago, 25, 30 minutes ago, I took some Advil. So hopefully that's gonna help it. So in the morning, and I haven't had much sleep, and I'm going to work tonight. It's gonna be real challenging at this job tonight to try to stay awake and perform to the capacity that I should be performing. Meanwhile, the motherfuckers that kept me up today, they still up. I passed by their door on my way downstairs a while ago to get in my vehicle. The motherfuckers still up. And they real loud. I don't know why they have to be so loud. Ain't nobody train the motherfuckers. And this is a serious pandemic in the black community. All of these so-called queens having these fucking babies by fucking losers, and then their whole goal, the whole objective for the fucking queens is to ride the welfare system. And then when the kid turned 18, the welfare system gonna kick them off the road, and the mammy, she through using them for her expense. And there we go, a whole community of hood rats. And like I said earlier today during the live, we no longer have the Deborahs, the Barbaras, the Susan, the Maybells, the Lily Bees, the Annie Mae's. We no longer have those in the community. Most of those women with those kind of names, they have died out. Now, what we have now is the Shaniquas, and the Aishas, and all them other Ishas, and the Junebugs, and the Ray Rays, and the Daquans. And we see how that's working out, right? We have a serious problem, and at this point, I don't even know if it's going to be able to turn around. I don't even know where where do we go from here? So anyway, Finesse2Tymes, the rapper, he's a part of that community. He's a part of the Daquan community, the Pook and the Ray Ray community, the Shaniqua community. Finesse2Tymes, he's a part of that community. So I have been seeing clips posted on social media, such as the Shade Room, of this little boy. He looked like he no more than 10 years old. He been on stage hanging out with Finesse2Tymes and all them other hoodlums and heathens and hood rats that surrounds Finesse2Tymes. And even if you're not a fan of Finesse2Tymes, I'm pretty sure you done seen these blog posts that feature him from time to time. And I'm pretty sure that you have heard about Finesse2Tymes and Glorilla and all of this catastrophe that surrounds them in their concerts. All these people dying, and he lying like he wasn't there, and he always got an excuse every time something terrible happened relating to him and the company that he keeps and things. Finesse2Tymes, well, look at his name, Finesse. What do people that finesse do? They're not honest folks. So we shouldn't be surprised at all this stuff that's happening around Finesse2Tymes. Just this past weekend, a day or two ago, Finesse2Tymes, he keep on making the news. He keep on getting a lot of bad publicity in the news for all the wrong reasons. And he had a show somewhere. I forgot where it was. And he allegedly had his brother, who looks a lot like him, to pretend like he was him. I guess he didn't feel like performing after he had took them people $40,000 as a deposit, the promoter. And the promoter is very upset with him. And he talking crap to the promoter on the video. And the promoter posted the video. And one girl in the audience, I guess she noticed, she was at the concert, and she noticed that was not Finesse2Tymes, because he built like a polar bear, right? And his brother's a little smaller than him. And he real bad built. He built like a single mother. And, that was terrible. That was terrible. And he been doing a lot of this. Not too long ago, him and his mom was accused of stealing some money at one of the concerts backstage, and it was on camera, allegedly, and they lied and said that wasn't them. Clearly on video. So I don't even know how that turned out. But the point of the matter is, Finesse2Tymes is a hot mess. He's a hot mess with himself. And I've tried to give him the benefit of the doubt. Whew, it's just terrible. It's just terrible. Here we go again. Here we go again with these people in behind me with these bright ass lights. Here we go again. 11:30 at night. 11:30 at night. They should be somewhere in the bed. But Satan won't let them go to bed. Satan keeps them up all night long. All night long. Oh my God, I'm sick of it. Okay, I'm over it. I'm real sick of it, and I'm over it.com. Okay. And if I could, I would take some of these folks by the collar and sling them into the bed, because that's the only way that they will go to bed. And it's sad that all of this shit fucking, and that's what it's all about, all of this shit fucking and sucking these shitty dicks and things, and all of this stealing and killing and scamming and carjacking and things, that's what's got them outside all night long and won't let them go home and go to bed. It's a fucking shame that this culture that we're dealing with nowadays, this present culture, they dealing with so much garbage it won't let them go to sleep. And then you add social media to it because they under the influence of social media too. Okay, they doing a lot of networking on social media and plotting and meeting up here and meeting up there all night and all day long. I'm not used to this. I ain't never seen nothing like this. People that won't go to bed. You can't tell the night from the day. It's just as much traffic at night as it is in the day. It's just as much traffic in the day as it is at night. I'm not used to motherfuckers that don't go to bed. Damn. Even if you don't have a job, you should go to bed at a certain time. Your body needs some rest. Oh my God. I ain't never seen no shit like this. Motherfuckers don't want to go to bed. I know you grown and you can do whatever the fuck you want to do, but you should want to go to bed at a certain time. The fuck? Hanging out all night. A fucking loser. Hanging out all night. A fucking loser. Hooking up and meeting up with other losers. Oh my God. It's real irritating to me. Real irritating to me. Just want to be outside in the fucking way. And that's what it boiled down to. You in the way. But I thought they said they wanted to stay out the way. Make it make sense. So anyway, getting back to what I was saying. Okay, so Finesse2Tymes, he has this little boy. No, I don't know how old he is, but he looks like he's no older than 10. And he got him dressed up like a miniature hoodlum. And it's a lot of niggas that do this to their kids. Dress them up like a mini hoodlum. And you know what that looks like, right? It's sad. So what it looks like to me, he's grooming this little boy that he calls King. He calls him King. And he does everything that the other hoodlums do. He's under the influence from the older hoodlums. From all outside appearances. And he cusses a little kid. And I'm like, where is the welfare social workers at? He cusses like a grown-ass man. And they think that's cute. And Finesse2Tymes, I saw a video recently. Finesse2Tymes, he's talking all this trash, the little boy, King. And Finesse2Tymes, he just falling out laughing. Oh, that's so funny. What's so funny? You should be fucking crying. And this is the layout of most niggas. They think that the kid cussing and fucking at a young age and getting their dick sucked and all this stupid ass diabolical shit. They think it's so cute. Oh, that's so cute. Ain't nothing cute about it. It's fucking sad. It's sad as fuck. Okay? And they're grooming these little children to be many versions of themselves. And that's not a good thing. And they feel like, oh, we're getting money. And that's their excuse for being a garbage ass nigga. We're getting money. All money ain't good money for the record. And that's a bad recipe for disaster. When you got a garbage ass nigga with a whole lot of money, you dealing with a fool and his money. They not doing nothing good and nothing noble with the money, but they got money. And creating disaster after another. A disaster after another. And where is they laying at? Where are their homes at? They don't even have homes, most of them. They renting and leasing these houses, mansions and things. Seems like to me you got all this money up to your ear and all on the floor and whatnot, and you got all these garbage ass slave chains around your neck. Seems like to me you ought to have some land somewhere. You ought to be producing something that has life attached to it. Everything they got and associated to them and attached to them, destruction, destruction, rinse and repeat over and over and over again. Whew. They got money, but look at the life that they live. Look at the life. Everything about them represents death. And death precedes them. Yeah. So, I was wondering, Whose child is this? The little boy named King. And Finesse2Tymes, he has associated himself very closely to the little boy. And I was thinking, well, is it his little boy? No, it's not his little boy. But I guess in his mind, he has adopted the little boy in his mind. So his mother is supposed to be like something like a dope fiend in Memphis. And I hear a lot of people say she just walks the streets. Sometimes she walks the streets naked and things. And I don't know if this is her only child. And I don't know what it is about this little boy that has attracted Finesse2Tymes. And I'm pretty sure, I can't verify it, but I'm pretty sure that Finesse2Tymes has that little boy wrapped up and tangled up with these grown-ass hood rat sluts doing what they do. And we all know what they do, right? And a lot of these grown-ass niggas, they think that's cute to have little boys hooked up with these grown women doing what they do sexually, right? Just like Lil Boosie. Lil Boosie, y'all remember Lil Boosie, he was encouraging his son, we saw the video, encouraging his son to have sex with that grown-ass woman when his son was underage. And there was an uproar and an outrage just a little while. Then everybody went right back to doing what they wanted to do. Yeah. Lil Boosie thought that was cute. And it's sad. That's the only thing that's on the table with a lot of these niggas. Sex. They can't think about nothing else other than sex. All roads lead to sex. And look where it's getting them. Nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. And so here go Finesse2Tymes, and he has went on record saying that he got 2 women, and it's a mess. And see, the thing about it is, you got all these fatherless hood rats that have no guidance and direction. They dream is to hang out with a dope dealer. Because they can afford them the life that they can't otherwise afford for themselves. Because they haven't been trained to have any skills. They haven't been encouraged to take no classes to better themselves. They haven't been working a job. And so, they want the easy way out. The hood rats. Because they want to get them ugly ass wigs. They want to get them ugly ass eyelashes. They want to get them ugly ass fingernails. It's trash. They don't have no goals, no real goals and aspirations. Their idea of a regular day is twerking on the internet and going to the Waffle House. Okay, that's their whole day right there in a nutshell. And oh my God, having these babies by a loser. And then they act surprised when the guys who they hook up with and reproduce with, they can't afford to help them with the baby that they reproduce. Why is that a surprise? I guess because, when you're thinking and operating from a mentally unstable place, I guess that's the type of stuff, that's the type of decisions that you make, right? They always making terrible decisions on purpose. It's not by accident, it's on purpose. And they never learn from it. They never learn from their mistakes. And then they go find another loser to lay down with and reproduce again and again and again. And they have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 babies at an early age in their 20s. And all the kids got a different daddy. And it don't bother them. That would bother the hell out of me. I am a single mother of all of these children. And all of them looking different. And I can't provide for these children. I'm dependent on the government for the food, the shelter, the clothes, everything. But then they'll turn around and say that they independent women. How the fuck are you independent and you can't take care of yourself? You don't have no skills, no goals, dreams, aspirations. And it's happening from one generation to the next. Their mammy was the same way. Their grandmammy was the same way. Woo! And it's like they encourage their children to be the same way. No, don't get no job on Wall Street. Don't go out there and become a doctor at somebody's school to be a doctor. None of that. Be a loser. Out of everything that you could be, Be a loser. They always choose being a loser. Ooh, a loser. And it don't bother them to be a loser. That would bother the hell out of me, like I have said so many times before. That would really bother me. But it don't bother them because they so used to it. They so used to being a loser. And then they stand around giggling and laughing. You ought to be crying. You ought to be somewhat crying. Look at your condition. It's unchanged. It's unchanged. It's unmatched. And you niggas, y'all the only ones that's comfortable being a fucking loser. The Mexicans getting up early in the morning, working, doing whatever it takes to get it done. Huh. Working. The white people, they get up early, working. The Chinese, early, working. The Indians, they get up early, working around the clock, and then they train their children to be successful in life. Ain't no such thing. You don't see no Indians hanging on the block. You don't see no Chinese standing around with their pants sagging with their underwear. Oh my God. Look at the representation. Look at the representation. Nobody does this diabolical shit but the niggas. And then they had the nerve to turn around and call themselves a king and a queen. What the fuck? And then I heard so many of them hating on Prince Charles over the weekend. You know, he had the coronation ceremony and they crowned him king. Oh, let's talk about it. The imaginary counterfeit kings and queens, they was hating on Camilla and Prince Charles. And they hated on Queen Elizabeth before she died. How you gonna be mad at the folks that call themselves a king and queen and they represented such, and then y'all say, oh, they stole all of their dynasty, they stole. Well, hell, you niggas steal all the time. What's the difference? You mad because they stole more than you did and it benefits them and their family. Meanwhile, you stealing and you ain't getting nowhere. You just stealing every day and you ain't getting nowhere with the stealing. But I digress. Yeah. They was hating on Prince Charles real bad. They was hating on Prince Charles real bad the other day when he had his coronation. Yes, let me have 2 large cups of ice, please. That'll be all.
You just want 2 cups of ice?
I sure do.
Just put them around someone Thursday.
All right. Then she telling me to come around. Now, all these niggas gonna have a problem with me cutting the line. All these niggas gonna have a problem with this. But I'm gonna do what she telling me to do. I'm sure gonna do it. All right. Whew. And look, all this trash out here. Why won't they clean up their place? I have 2 large cups of ice, ma'am. That's not mine. Yeah, they got all this trash outside their building. Pick a McDonald's location. Pick one. Pick a city. All their locations have the trash on the outside of it. Where is the worker, the employee that cleans up? Where are they at? Where are they at? And then they got them in these t-shirts. What happened to their uniform? Thank you. Is that a large cup? That's a medium cup, ain't it? This looking like a medium. I know a large when I see it. I think it's a medium. It says you can't even get what you want as far as a cup of fucking ice. You can't get what you want. Huh? Jesus Christ. I know a medium when I see it. This is a fucking medium. This is not no fucking large. I get them all the time. This is not it. And see how they lie? They just look at you, stand up and look at you in your face and tell fucking lies all the time. Ooh. It's terrible. It's terrible how these people, this generation, how they are. They real terrible. And I really don't like dealing with them. I don't like dealing with them because they're such dishonest, diabolical motherfuckers. Woo! And that make you do something to them. If you're dealing with them all the time, that make you do something to them. Or they'll do something terrible to you. I can't stomach most of these folks of this generation. I can't stomach them because they're terrible, and they don't have a problem being terrible motherfuckers. Well, that would bother the hell out of me to be a terrible, dishonest motherfucker. Ooh, forgive me, Lord, for cussing. That would bother me, but it don't bother them. And then they sit up and tell lies, and they get mad when somebody tell a lie to them. They don't mind doing people any kind of way, but they get a problem. They have a problem when people do them any kind of way. Make that make sense. And then they sit up and have children. They sit up and have children. You're not even qualified to have children with that kind of character. Okay? You're not even qualified to have no children, but there they are. With a baby bump, there they are. Having a baby reveal party, there they are. Ooh, my God, my God. It's just terrible. It is just terrible how they are. Woo. Something is wrong. Something is wrong. But anyway, getting back to Finesse2Tymes. So he has this little boy. And she walks the street in Memphis out of her mind. And this little boy is on stage in an environment that is very much age inappropriate for him. And, you know, Finesse2Tymes, he has no problem letting everybody know he smokes dope. And he might sell it too. Who knows? He drinks. He hangs out with whores and hood rats and things. And do all kind of terrible things. All kind of terrible things. And here go this little boy under the influence of all of that right there. My God. So now the little boy has got a taste of that kind of life. How can you turn that little boy around? And when does he go to school? Is it being homeschooled? And then he walks around with his shirt off and these chains, these slave chains. And I can't stand that about a lot of these niggas. They think them chains is something. They think that she is walking in the middle of the street. You can't even see them. You can't even see them. And it's like she walking around like a lot of them walking in the middle of the street like zombies. Something is wrong with them. Are they on medication? What's going on? Is it the side effects of the vaccine? What's going on with them? Just walk in the middle of the street. And it's like they got plenty of time to get across the street. How can you do that? You can't even afford to do that with these race car drivers out here. They will hit you and throw you up in the air and keep on going. Oh my God. This generation is in trouble. And I keep on telling y'all that they're in trouble, but nobody is taking me seriously when I say that. Nobody's taking me seriously. And they have been wrong for so long that wrong is now right. Reprobate society. Okay? And as a grown man, and I'm so sick of it. And I look around and I see these guys, particularly these niggas, these guys, the guys of the black community, not all. Y'all know the ones I'm talking about. They get older in age, but they still little boys. They dress like little boys, and they act like little boys. They talk like little boys. We're dealing with a generation of men children. Do you know what that is? They're not developing. Mentally, spiritually, emotionally. They're not developing. And nobody's talking about it. Nobody is addressing the pink elephant in the room. They still, and I was looking at LaTruth, the YouTuber LaTruth. Okay, he has this thing. And even Brianna, who he is currently trying to divorce, Brianna is childish. He's childish. He's 41. I think he said he's 41 years old. And he still want to dress like a little boy. And I can't stand them outfits that he wear. The hat matching the shirt matching the pants, and the pants matching the socks, and the socks matching the motherfucking shoes. I'm so sick of that shit that he wears. And he always going out of his way to go to the mall and pick out another one of them ugly ass outfits. You look like an idiot, a grown-ass man, and you got teenagers and little children, and you trying to dress like your children. Something is wrong with that. Okay, something is wrong with that. If you're a grown-ass man, you should represent as such. He dresses like a little child. He talks like a little child. Everything about him is childish. Okay, and he got this thing. He hooks up with these girls that's childish, just like him. And then he wonder why his relationships is not working out. Look at the common denominator. He online bashing the first baby mama. Now he bashing Brianna, the second baby mama, and both of them bashing him back. All of them are little children, and they just getting older. They're not mature, and then they got children that's looking at all of this. He over there in the Bahamas right now, going live every time you turn around. Some things you ought to keep to yourself. Everything is not for social media. And he should be embarrassed out there with them young hood rats. And the black man has been positioned by God to be the leader of the black woman, the leader of the black children, and the leader of the black community. But he can't lead if he's not qualified and he ain't been trained to be a leader. Okay? And he got a childish state of mind. Okay? How can you lead under that mindset? What you gonna lead us to? You gonna crash. You gonna crash the community. And that's why you got so many of these lost and misguided young girls and older women that can't do nothing but suck dick. That's all they can do. They can't even cook. That's why they stay in these drive-through lines of these fast food restaurants. My God. That's the only place that a lot of these guys, black guys, are qualified and trained to lead the black woman in 2023. Let's talk about it, please. The only place that they can lead you is in front of their dingling. Put it in your mouth and your throat. Rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. Rinse and motherfucking repeat. And that's the life for them. And I listen to some of them online. That's all they want to talk about. The throat goat. This one black dude on Facebook. I'm so sick of him. Every time he go live or make a post, he want to talk about the throat goat. Ooh, I had a good time last night with my throat goat. My throat goat. The throat goat. The throat goat. Stupid motherfucker. And you got children. You got older children in their early 20s. You got teenage children. You got underage children that's on your page, sir. Look at what kind of example you are as a father. Look at what kind of example you are as a father. And we wonder why the children are fucked up. Look at their dads. Look at their fucking dads. Look at their mammies. Do they have any other choice to be any other kind of way? Do they have any other choice? Huh. Oh, it's so sad. It's so sad. It's really, really, really so sad. So, a lot of people have been looking at Finesse2Tymes having this terrible influence over this little boy, King. So somebody out of everybody, millions and millions, Finesse2Tymes has millions and millions of fans. And somebody would be impressed by that, right? But it's millions and millions of idiots out here in the world. It's millions and millions of foot rats. And they are attracted to their same energy. So I'm not impressed because you got the capacity to have millions and millions of fans. It's just a fucking idiot that's being influenced by other idiots and vice versa. That's not impressive to me. What's impressive to me is when you can change the frequency and make it higher for these people. When you can change the trajectory of these people in your community. Okay? Look at your platform. You got an opportunity to help somebody. But you're not, who is it helping Finesse2Tymes? You're showing all this money, but what is it helping? All your motherfucking fans are probably broke. Okay, broke hood rats. Why don't you use that money to build some schools? Why don't you use that money to get some tutors for your fans that help them to read and fucking write and do math without a calculator or their phone? Why? Ooh, it's a lot of things that you could be doing with this money, but you're just showing your money. That's retarded. I don't get nothing out of that. Am I the only one that's not impressed? You showing your money? How long you gonna show your money? What are you gonna do with your money? Okay. And then if something happened to them, they don't have no life insurance. They don't have no life insurance. Ugh. But I'm supposed to be impressed with a nigga with money. When I see these niggas with money and their shirts off and things and their hair all over their head, I think something wrong with you. I think this is a setup for disaster. That's what I think. I'm not impressed with a nigga, a naked nigga and money. And his hair all over his head and he talking all this foolishness in the music. I'm not impressed with that. And it's time for us to stop this. It's time for us to stop this. And we are retarding this generation and the next generation and the next generation on purpose. On purpose. Who is the rap music helping? It's hurting them. It's not helping them. I mean the lyrics. Listen at the lyrics. Listen at the lyrics. Everything about the lyrics is about this death and destruction and despair. Hurting another black person. Why would you sit up and dance to that? Killing another black person. A black person killing and plotting on another black person. If it was a white person making this kind of music, we'd have a problem with it. But because it's a nigga making this kind of music, oh, we dance and twerk to that. Y'all do. I don't. What's cute about that? Huh? What's noble about that? What's so outstanding about that? It's terrible. And the late Dolores C. Tucker, she tried her best, but see, she's only one woman. She was on a one-woman army. She tried her best to stop this train wreck before it got too far gone. In the late 90s, look her up if you're not familiar with her. Dolores C. Tucker, Tupac, one of my favorite artists, he tried his best to bash her and semi-threaten her in his music. Because she was going real hard. Look at this motherfucker in front of me. Woo! She was going real hard. This probably a drunk driver. It's probably a drunk driver. Son of a bitch. He's probably a drunk driver in the fucking way. Won't go home out here on a path to destruction. Somebody needs to take his hand in the steering wheel and say, sir, ma'am, whoever you are, go home. Go lay down. Okay. Somebody needs to take their steering wheel in their hand and say, go home. Go home. Go home. Woo! And if the police pull them over and deal with them, oh, you stopping me because I'm black or whatever the case may be. No, bitch. That's what the police should say. No, I'm stopping you because you're a fucking idiot. Okay, and you don't know when to take your punk ass home. So let me help you out. Let me help you out. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, Dolores C. Tucker, she tried her best. She tried her best to stop all of this before it got too far gone. But it was so much resistance and pressure, and they changed the narrative to say, oh, she trying to stop our freedom of speech. Oh, she just hating on us, or whatever the term was back then for being a hater. And you know, that's when rap music first kicked off and everything. And is this the street? Yeah, this is the street. I don't know what it is about these leaders. They don't want to put light poles up anymore. Why do they want to keep these neighborhoods so dark to accommodate these criminals? They want to accommodate these criminals. We need to have a whole lot of bright light out here. And I noticed this in a lot of these neighborhoods. It's not a whole lot of light. It's not a lot of light when you're driving down these streets. You can't even hardly see the street sign and thing. Ugh. And I can imagine that these criminals love this type of environment. I ain't hardly no light down these streets, and they can just operate under the cloak of darkness. Yeah. But anyway, those of us that are woke know what's really going on. It's not by accident that they got all these fucking neighborhoods dark as fuck. Look at here. Got them all dark. Dark as fuck. And look at the hood rat. Hold on. Look at the hood rat in my comment section. Carmen is currently homeless. If I am, I'm doing a whole lot better than you. And apparently you okay with it because you can't stay away from my motherfucking channel, bitch. Whatever I am, it has nothing to do with you, bitch. Get your garbage ass off my motherfucking channel. Okay? I have blocked you so many times, you loser bitch. You loser garbage bitch. Whatever. Let me tell you something. Riri 88. Whatever the fuck my status is has nothing to do with you, garbage bitch. Okay, you bald-headed ugly motherfucker. I'm pretty sure you a nigger bitch, okay? And with a rotten ass pussy. You should be concerned with finding your biological father, bitch. You fatherless, worthless, ugly motherfucker. Don't worry about what's going on with me. Okay, because I damn sure ain't worried about your motherfucking ass. Okay, you loser bitch. A producer of terrorists. Your womb is a terrorist cell, okay? Ooh, let me turn this conversation around. Because once I get started with you, bitch, it's gonna be hard for me to stop, and it's gonna get real ugly, okay? So back to what I was saying. You gotta block these niggers, okay? You gotta block these niggers, these worthless niggers. You gotta block them, okay? Baby, you ain't talking about nothing, and we don't have no conversation. I don't fuck with garbage ass niggers, okay? Ooh, you got way too many odds stacked against you, okay? The last thing you should be worried, and if it wasn't for the welfare office sponsoring your garbage ass, I'm pretty sure that you and your bald-headed mammy would be the homeless motherfucker. Truth of the matter is, quiet as it's kept, you already a homeless bitch. Okay, if they snatch that motherfucking Section 8 voucher, where the hell would you be? Okay, baby, I'm so sick of these garbage ass niggers trying to act like they got it like that. You ain't got nothing, bitch. And you don't want nothing, bitch. And you trying your best to speak your reality on me. No, ma'am. No, ma'am, bitch. You the worthless motherfucker, okay? You the homeless bitch. But you saying that I'm homeless, but you over here checking for me. You stalking me everywhere I go, bitch. You keep me in your search engine, bitch, your search history, on your computer screen, on your phone screen. You always checking for me, bitch. Make it make sense. If you say I'm homeless, why the hell? And you not my fan, you not my real supporter, you're not a subscriber. I don't everything about you, including the ugly motherfucking kids that you reproduce, is all reflective of the Satan that is inside of you, bitch. That's why you here. That's why you keep showing up every time I block your garbage ass. You take your diabolical paws and create another fake ass email and come right motherfucking back. If I am homeless, as you say, and you see what liars they are, that's Satan. That's Satan. Anytime you see these motherfuckers with the spirit of lie and dishonesty, you know that Satan is the author of lies and confusion. And check this out. They real horrible. They ain't gonna show up to no job, but they sure gonna show up to Karma Kaboom's live. They ain't gonna show up to church, but they gonna show up to Karma Kaboom's live. Garbage, motherfucking bald-headed, hair-bunted, wearing ugly motherfucking Planet Other Apes looking motherfucking garbage ass bitch. Okay. Don't wash your ass, bitch. I bet you ain't had a bath today. I bet you ain't even brushed your teeth today. You loser, bitch. You loser, garbage, diabolical motherfucker. I can't stand you motherfuckers. I can't stand you. to be an unwanted bitch. They go everywhere where they not wanted. Trying to make other people embrace their ass. Bitch, I will never embrace your garbage ass. And I'm not going to build no tolerance for you. I'm not going to accommodate you, bitch. Yeah. 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 Now, just posting all them lies. You hoping that it would be the truth. You wish it would be the truth, bitch. But you a bitch, a strange garbage bitch on the internet. You wanna look at this motherfucker behind me. You want to create this false narrative and this false reality about me based on how you feel about me. Let me tell you something, garbage bitch, and all the garbage bitches that's just like you. I don't give a fuck how you feel about me and what you think of me and what you say about me, bitch. And then you sit on this internet with the bullshit because you feel like you're in a safe place. You in a false sense of security. You got a false sense of security. And you would never, let me tell you something that I'm sure about. You would never have the same guts and the same energy to say the bullshit that you post in my chat. All this disrespectful, all these lies. You would never have that type of energy for me in person. And thankfully, we don't even run in the same circles. I don't dumpster dive. I don't dumpster dive, bitch. So we'll never more than likely run into each other in these motherfucking real streets. But in the event that we did, you would be a punk motherfucker. Okay? You will be a punk motherfucker just like your bald-headed mammy is. And the deadbeat daddy that you never knew. Okay? You would never step to me and have the courage to say the shit that you post on this motherfucking internet. You would never have that kind of energy for me in person. Because I knock you the fuck out. Okay? I would knock you the fuck out. I pick violence that day. I pick violence that day. Okay? But you would never say it to me in person. But you got so much courage on this motherfucking internet. Don't let this motherfucking internet fool you. Don't internet let you underestimate me in my reach, bitch. Okay? Yes, internet gonna get a lot of y'all fucked up. And it has. But anyway, I do my part by blocking you garbage motherfuckers. I do my part. But then you like a roach that you didn't hit hard enough. They come right back. They come right back. Just begging for to get fucked up. Just begging. And then when you give them what they asking for and you give them what they deserve, then they want to pretend like they a motherfucking victim. They don't tell the part where they've been stalking you and fucking with you over and over and over again. But anyway, enough about that garbage bitch with no walls and a rotten ass pussy and that hair bunny, that nasty ass greasy hair bunny on her head. Enough about her, the Finesse2Tymes. Okay, and that's why they come with the bullshit, because they want to distract. They want to distract, and they don't want me talking about what I'm talking about. So let me get back to what I was talking about. Because that powerless bitch don't deserve my attention. Okay, no power having bitch. Okay, and things. So yeah, Finesse2Tymes. A lot of people are concerned about him taking this little boy under his wing and having this terrible influence on this little boy and grooming him to be another heathen of America. So out of everybody that's been watching this, I'm so glad I saw the video this morning. CharlestonWhite, who can't do no wrong in my sight. And see, that's why they hating on CharlestonWhite. That's why a lot of these niggas, ain't no white people hating on CharlestonWhite and making videos about CharlestonWhite. It's only niggas. Ain't no Indians doing it. Ain't no Chinese doing it. Ain't no Mexicans doing it. It's all niggas. And it's niggas that don't want to obey the law. It's a niggas that don't want to obey God. It's these garbage ass niggas that's hating on CharlestonWhite. But he don't give a fuck and I don't either. Okay, it's time to turn y'all garbage ass around and make you better. Okay, make you better. And that's what Charleston's standing for. That's what Charleston represents. Okay, that's why these niggas don't like CharlestonWhite, and he don't give a fuck, and I don't either. So CharlestonWhite took it upon himself to call the CPS in Memphis, Child Protective Services, and Finesse2Tymes, he already on probation. He's supposed to be walking a fine, thin line. But there he is doing all this stuff that he ain't supposed to do, including getting this little boy under age and got him around all of these criminals and all this marijuana and drugs and drinking and things. Why he ain't in school? Whew, a little bitty boy. Got him out there with his shirt off and things. And doing all of this foolishness. Got him on the microphone and things. Oh my God. It's terrible. It's real terrible what's going on with this little boy. And I'm so glad, and I commend CharlestonWhite for taking the liberty to do what a whole lot of these grown-ass niggas didn't have the courage to do. They looking at all of this, and then they see how terrible it is, but ain't nobody doing nothing about it. So I salute CharlestonWhite in that regard, okay? So anyway, I'm going to talk to y'all later. I'll let you girl. Thank y'all so much, those of you that have donated to my Cash App. I appreciate you so much. My birthday is right around the corner, and I would love to go on a vacation, God willing. And I'm feeling so sick and stressed out tonight. And oh my God, I thought about checking my blood sugar tonight before I left, but I didn't even want to know the truth. You understand? And I'm trying my best not to go back to the hospital. And I'm pretty sure if I go to my doctor and he check out my blood work and my urine and everything, he gonna be ready to talk about the hospital. And I don't want to go there if I don't have to. And I know that it got this way based on my decisions. Okay. And I got to do better. We all got to do better. Okay. There's room for improvement for everybody. So I'm just going to take one day at a time. And I got to get away from that place where I'm staying in. It's dangerous. And I'm looking at the signs. I'm looking at the symptoms. I'm in the projects, a real pretty projects, okay? And all them hood rats over there. I saw a couple of them, okay, and I'm so desperate. I'm looking past the hood rats, okay? And I met one of my neighbors today, Noah. He worked at FedEx, I think. And he told me, oh, I'm so glad I talked to him. He said he ain't been over there but a month. And he see the same things that I see, but he trying to stay out the way. We all try to stay out the way. But how can we stay out of the way when these motherfucking diabolical niggas is in the way? Hell. And I didn't sign up for that. Bitch, bye. There go another garbage ass nigger on my live. Didn't nobody, who pulled your leash, bitch? Who pulled your leash and directed you over here? Who told you that you was welcome over here, bitch? I don't fuck with you garbage ass niggers. And I want you to stay the fuck away from my motherfucking channel, bitch. And you're not allowed to say nothing. Once again, you just sit your garbage ass behind that motherfucking screen and watch, bitch. Get on the watch list, okay? You're not allowed to say nothing to me. I don't fuck with you garbage motherfucking niggas, okay? But you're always trying to fuck with me, and you can't fuck with me, bitch, okay? You nothing motherfucker. I don't fuck with you motherfuckers, okay? And you're not gonna make me fuck with you garbage motherfuckers, you diabolical bitch. All right, thank y'all for tuning in to this live. And y'all have a wonderful night. Holla at your girl. And those of you that have sent me Cash Apps, thank you so much. And if you would like to send me a Cash App, you're welcome to do so. My Cash App is $Karmica. Boom. Holla at your girl. Peace. And don't let these niggas form against your prosper. Okay? They trying hard. It's not the white man that we got to deal with. It's not the KKK. We got these garbage ass niggas to contend with. But they don't have no power, okay, unless we give it to them. I let your girl, and I ain't giving mine to these garbage nothing motherfucking mutts. I let your girl. Peace.